RuneScape no longer has a bot problem.
Something strange is happening in old school RuneScape. For the first time in 6 years, the black market price of RuneScape Gold is increasing significantly.
Huh?
At the beginning of the year, it would cost you 15 cents per million GP. Now, the price has almost doubled to 27 cents per mil and could continue to increase. But it's not just the price of RuneScape Gold. Raw Sharks started the year at 430.
27 cents per mil. Guys, I have a 3 bill, which is 3,000 mil. So 3,000. What is that? What is that? I gotta stop pressing that button. 3,000 times 0.27. I have $810 in gold. I'm rich.
30 GP and are now almost 700. Black Chinchompa started at 1800 GP in January and now are at 3100 GP. Blood Runes were 200 GP and are now 300 GP. Raynar Seeds were 15k, now 27k. The prices of these items are going up 50 to 90% in the last few months.
Jagex. This is what happens when you get rid of the bots,
these
huh?
are all heavily botted items. So I went to see what I could find at the source of these items. Basically, I went to see where the bots were. I started at Green Dragons in the Wilderness, and after hopping 30 worlds, I'm happy to say that for the first time in 20 years of playing this game, I did not find one single bot here. Black Chinchompas was also a ghost town, 0 bots found. I also checked a few master farmer locations for thieving bots. Nothing.
Oh no, guys, there's no bots at Black Chinchompas. How's Skill Specs gonna get any kills in the Wilderness now? Oh no.
Found a few gold farmers at Revenants along with a few main accounts, but I've never seen the caves so empty and I don't think I saw a single bot. Blood Rune Crafting was a similar story. A year ago, I would find 5 to 10 accounts per world, all combat level 70 or lower. Now there are 0 to 3 accounts per world, and all of them are level 120 plus. So, where are all the Blood Rune Crafting bots? Actually, where are all of the bots anywhere? I reached out to some botters to figure out what is going on from their perspective. And I got connected with a botter whose alias is Raymond, who is from Japan. First, I wanted to know Raymond's background in bot, and let's just say he ran a well-oiled operation. Here's a picture of his server room.
This is why graphics cards are expensive.
Each unit can run up to 150 bots. He said last year he was running around 1,000 to 1,200 members bots concurrently across a multitude of farms. Air orbs, revenants, amethyst mining, perilous moons, shark cooking, and dozens other types of farms. His most profitable month ever was in 2025. For some reason, his Revenant bots didn't get banned for a full week, and he made $15,000 that month. He even sent me a financial ledger of a month of his activities in 2025. In this specific month, August, he profited over $5,000, $6,200 in revenue, and around $1,000 in expenses on things like virtual private servers, residential proxies, and private bot scripts.
Damn.
He told me that all of a sudden, in January this year, bots and members started getting banned in a matter of hours, not days or weeks. How many bots is he running now? Only 20 to 30, a 97% decrease from the 1,000 to 1,200 bots he was running last year. The reason is very simple. He's getting banned too fast and it's not worth the time or effort anymore. And we'll investigate how everybody's getting banned right after this. I like to think from the numerous phishing attempts, fraudulent credit card schemes, and various scams and lures that happen in the RuneScape community that we understand the value of data privacy. The more data about you that is publicly accessible, the higher the risk of identity theft, scams, phishing, and doxing. And data brokers are working against you. It's legal for them to collect and sell all types of information about you. Let's give a shout out to the sponsor real quick. And that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in, Delete Me.
Why is anybody who's hacking wearing a hoodie, bro? Guys, I'm about to hack y'all accounts. Don't go online today. I just turned on hacker mode. Unbelievable. Oh, it's so funny. Yo, shout out to deleteme.com, the Serpugger sponsor of the day.
Delete Me for sponsoring this video. So, What's actually going on inside Jagex that's wiping out all the bots? Many botters have different theories, and from what I've seen, the ones who claim they know how to avoid bans right now are the ones selling bot clients and scripts. But I did hear some interesting developments. Multiple botters I spoke with said they keep getting banned on accounts as soon as the accounts are bonded up or traded much gold. That would be really smart on Jagex's part, since detecting and banning accounts that just got membership would mean botters lose the most amount of money on the accounts possible. They pay for membership and—
Oh, that's smart. You ban them right after they pay, so then Jagex gets to keep the money, and it makes it not profitable for them because they didn't make any money from the membership. It's a win-win. The bots get hit and Jagex profits.
don't get the benefits of botting the good members' money-making activities for very long. One botter said, even if you bond from a high-level account that is active, it still gets banned, it just takes a little longer, and eventually the high-level account gets banned too. Another botter known for coding gambling scripts, who is also affiliated with some of the many makeshift casinos in the clan halls, said that the frequency of bans has changed. Previously, the gambling bots operating these in-game casinos would get banned every 24 hours or so. Now it's every 6 hours. And he says every casino owner is experiencing the same thing. So he used to need to replace his 10 casino bots once per day, but now he is going through 40 accounts per day. What we actually know is this. On March 4th of 2025, Jagex announced a new CEO, John Bellamy. Right away, Bellamy made clear his time as CEO would be marked by an increase in game integrity and improved customer service.
Okay, let's go. Holy cow, thank you for the prime.
20 years for sustainable, healthy existence, defined by the same qualities that have driven much of old school RuneScape's success. Perhaps most importantly, economic integrity.
Now, from a clip of ex-ModMat K,
ModMat K, the legend.
Jagex's infrastructure to process data for bot busting was bursting at the seams, and it would take at least 6 to 7 months to update and be able to implement a new proper bot detection system.
Probably about 6-7 months ago now, who worked at Jagex, who told me the back-end systems just aren't fit for purpose anymore when it comes to anti-bot stuff. So, and it will take them more than 6-7 months to actually get them working again properly.
Now that starts to make sense because we saw unprecedented levels of botting in 2025. My guess is that infrastructure upgrade is exactly what John Bellamy initiated as soon as he became CEO. 9 months later, what many botters call the Armageddon happened. In January of 2026, I would speculate that that was the first phase of the infrastructure upgrade. It was initiated by the deprecation of the Java client, which immediately caused a few botting platforms to struggle. A week later, Jagex announced their renewed and increased commitment to game integrity, and that would be one of the main focuses for 2026. And they meant it. In the first third of 2026 through April, there have been 61,000 real-world trading bans, on pace for a 30% increase from 2025. There have been 6.2 million bots banned already in 2026, which has already surpassed the 4.9 million banned in 2025, on pace for a 350% increase. And finally, 12.6 trillion GP has been removed from the game, on pace for a 50% increase from 2025. In terms of botting, 2026 seems to be Jagex's year, and many botters have basically shut down, hoping for a day when Jagex slips up. Let's get back to Raymond. What's he doing instead of RuneScape botting? He says he's switched many of his servers to run similar schemes in World of Warcraft and Roblox, but he's not done with RuneScape yet.
Jagex banning me, man. I gotta go scam World of Warcraft now. I gotta pivot. Hey, the botters are going to WoW and the gamers are coming to RuneScape. Let's go, guys. Yeah, send them over to World of Warcraft. The Blizzard ain't gonna do shit.
He is one of the more organized botters, which means he always has a large backlog of accounts ready to start botting an activity when the current bots get banned. More than 7,000 total accounts ready to bot, to be exact. He mentioned he has over 1,000 accounts with 82 phishing waiting for ban rates to go down, along with over 1,000 accounts with 1,500 total level and Desert Treasure 2 done. He specifically said, I could unleash the floodgates whenever they lower the bans. Now, think of his account backlog as capital expenditure, investment on equipment that's just sitting idle. He would like to put that equipment to work, but can't bot. So, he's been partnering with gold farmers. Raymond and the gold farmers split the gold 50-50, and he lets them play on as many accounts as they want at once. For example, he says at one point he had 7 gold farmers each playing on 50 Firewatch accounts, farming blood shards since it's so AFK. The hustle never stops apparently. But most botters I observed had not moved on, and were grumbling about bans and hoping that someday soon they'd figure out a mythical solution to their detection problems. The thing about botting is the more successful Jagex is at stopping bots, the bigger the payout is for whomever manages to beat their anti-ban. For example, if you were botting blood runes and crafting 6,000 runes per hour per bot last year, you'd make 1.2 million GP per hour, which you would then sell for around 18 cents on the black market. But with the price changes in runes and gold since January of this year, now you would sell those 6,000 runes for 1.8 million.
So botting is getting more profitable based on however many bots they ban. So it's getting more appealing to bot, but they're getting better at banning them. This is a interesting thing I never really thought of, but it does make a lot of sense that this would happen.
In GP, and then sell that gold for 48 cents. A 275% increase in profit per hour than last year. So, the value of beating their anti-ban has essentially increased by 275% when looking at blood runes, for example. But Jagex has some tools to fight this bounty side effect. That is, decreased demand for black market gold. We could actually have seen a much larger price jump in RuneScape gold than it is today, but along with banning bots, Jagex has been cracking down on buyers of gold, decreasing demand, which would have a negative impact on the price of GP. Gamblers and other real-world traders have been getting banned at much higher rates, leading to an increase in deterrence on the buy side. The way to stamp out botting is to attack both the bots.
Yeah, just ban everyone that buys gold, man. Yeah, just get rid of them. Anybody supporting this, get them out of here. That's what I think.
And the gold buyers at the same time. If Jagex just bans bots, more and more money will be spent by botters in research and development to beat the latest bot detection because they have more and more of an incentive to do so as gold and item prices rise. Now, I have been publicly lobbying increased efforts to ban bots for 6 or 7 years now, sending Jagex hundreds of thousands of bot usernames over the years.
Damn.
I've made good money from my bot busting videos, and I'm excited that we're finally seeing meaningful and effective efforts from Jagex to combat the bot infestation. But I can't help but feel bittersweet that I've not been able to find bot farms to expose in the last few months, and that my tip-off email, which averaged around 70 emails per day last year, has recently been getting less than 3 per day. I will always be here and ready to investigate the latest suspicious activity in-game. I love doing it. For now, that activity does not seem to be bots anymore. I'd like to think that I've worked myself out of a job, and maybe my content did help get us to where we are today. If you've enjoyed this video,
guys,
leave
Sir
a like.
Pugger, the hero we didn't know we needed. This guy has been working on busting bots for like the past few years. Sending emails every day to Jagex with bot names. This is crazy. Guys, not all heroes wear capes, okay?
And I'll see you when I see you.
What a great video, man. What is this Bob Ross quote? Put light against light, you have nothing. Put dark against dark, you have nothing. It's the contrast of light and dark that give the other one meaning. Bob Ross. Type shit. Probably find under the hood Sir Pugger was the bot kingpin all these years. You think that Sir Pugger was busting bots because he was secretly covering up the fact that he was running the #1 bot operation to try and throw Jagex off of his trail.